Yeah. Hello there. Yes, I think I look ridiculous in this. Anyways, hello there if you're new here. My name is Dan Andalan, and today I will be talking about the 2025 midterm elections. So, what exactly is a midterm election? Well, a midterm election happens when a president is when it's in the middle of a president's term. So that's what a midterm election is. Midterm. Now, what do you vote for in a, you know, in a, hold on, let me, in a midterm election? Well, there are a lot of things that you're going to have to vote for in a midterm election. First and most importantly, the House of Representatives. All 317 seats are up for grabs, representing about 250 districts, congressional districts, single member districts, and then 63 party list seats. We'll explain about that in a bit. Next, the Senate. 12 out of the 24 seats are up for grabs. Then there's also the provincial elections, where your provincial council, the governor, vice governor, and the other positions are up for grabs. And then the municipality and city elections, where the mayor, vice mayor, and the city or municipal councils are up for grabs. Well, some of it. So, how exactly do you vote for them? That is what we're going to talk about. But first, the party list system. I will explain the party list system a bit, and then we'll move on to how we're going to vote, to how you're going to vote. Um, we'll call this uh, right, the party list system. Uh, the party list system, as we know it today, was originally intended to represent marginalized sectors, underrepresented sectors, and sectors of society that are not necessarily inclined or dedicated to a political entity, something like that, like the youth, women, farmers, doctors, professionals, you know, those sectors of society who don't have a solid base in a single district and who want to be represented nationally. And the way that you get elected by a party list system is if you get a quota. The quota is 2%. And if you get 2%, you have a seat in the party list section of the House of Representatives. And the maximum that you get is 3. And you only get up to 3 if you have more than 2% of the party vote using the party list system. Now, the problem about that is that the way the Supreme Court has interpreted it over the years, because you don't necessarily have to be a part of that sector in order to run under a party list, which is a big problem because here in the Philippines, we have political dynasties. Let's be honest, we have political dynasties since time ago. Like we have had political dynasties for so long, which is a big problem. I get that. But when they are also represented using the party list system, it gets very problematic. They now hold so much power in the House of Representatives. So, yeah, that's basically my take on the party list system. It's not that you should abolish it, it's just that we have to fix it. Not to get political or anything, but I like me some democracy. Huh? Huh? Anyways, uh, right. How do you vote? Well, first of all, you need to be enrolled in order to vote. If I can recall correctly, you have to be at least 18 years old. You must have voted in the last two elections, or if you haven't, must have registered before the 30th of September 2024. If you don't, if you are not qualified in two of three of those, or actually all of them, like me, this video is utterly pointless. But for me, I really like the subject of elections because, yeah, I like elections. I will be turning 18 in about, we'll call this, in about 2 months. In a couple of months, I will be turning 18 years old. So, yes, I will be watching this election. Anyways, how do you vote in the House of Representatives? It's actually relatively easy. You just shade a name from the seat of candidates and you just go there and then you just shade it. Oh, by the way, if you don't know who the candidates are in your district, it's very easy. Just go to this website or go to comelec.gov.ph, then go to the election section and then the NLE elections, and then there will be a list there. I think that's wrong, but there's this specific link. Just go there. Anyways, it's pretty easy to vote in the House of Representatives. Just shade one name and then another for the party list. You have to vote for a party list. You shade another one for the party list. That's it. You're done voting for the House of Representatives for your district specifically and for the party list. Anyways, the Senate. I checked the list of senatorial aspirants for this election, and it's really, really, really long. And I also just remembered, let's pull up the list for the House seat of Iligan City, which is also considered as the lone district of Iligan City. Let's just pull it up. Yes, the first name in there is who has a surname of Anduyan. So, in theory, if I ran in this district, I would be the very first one. Andalan and then Anduyan. I would have a very large advantage because I'm the very first one in the ballot, and would you guess it, a lot of Filipinos, I don't know how many, but I'm sure there are a lot of Filipinos who do donkey voting, who just vote for the top one just because they don't know or they don't care about the political landscape. Please don't do that. Just check the list of candidates in your specific area because that's dangerous. Okay, what you're doing is not good, is not beneficial for society, and you absolutely must look up the candidates so you can vote for the person who is right for you. But if the person who's right for you is, if you think is Anduyan, do whatever you want. Anyways, the Senate. Okay, there are 24 seats in total in the Senate, with each half being up for grabs every 3 years. So for this election, 12 seats will be up for grabs, and those who were elected from back in 2019 have to run again, or if they have now served 2 terms, have to step down. because there are term limits in the Senate. Yes, there are term limits in the Senate. I think we should fact check that because I am reading, I just remembering this off the top of my head. I'm glad this is edited. Anyways, 12 seats will be up for grabs, and the senatorial list is so long. How you vote in the Senate is you just have to vote for 12 people. Just shade 1, shade 2, and shade 3, and then up to, not actually up to 12. You have to fill up at least, not at least, you have to fill up 12. If you go for 11 candidates, 13 candidates, 9 candidates, it will not count. You have to vote for 12 people. If you do donkey voting for the Senate ballot, I cannot stress this enough. Please don't do that. Read the names. Please read the names in your ballots because they are listed in alphabetical order. I don't know why Comelec does that. I hope the list was randomized just so no person who has the letter A in their surname have an unfair advantage. Because why? Why? Anyways, let's move on from the Senate to the provincial, municipal, and city elections. Provincial elections, if you live in an independent component city, you don't vote for provincial positions like the governor, vice governor, and the provincial council seats. That will not be on your ballot if you live in an independent component city. Like Iligan City. Aha, we have our own seat, but we do not have representation in our provincial elections. We are a part of Llano del Norte geographically, but politically, we are separate. And also legally, actually, we are under the President of the Philippines. We are under national control. We are not controlled by the province that we're in. Yes, fun fact. Independent component cities are under direct national control. So it's city level and then it goes straight to national. Like there's no provincial level layer of governance in independent component cities. So take that what you will. If you do live in not an independent component city or municipality, you do get to vote in provincial elections. All you have to do is shade one person for the governor, shade one person for the vice governor, and then there will be a specified number in your ballot as to how many people do you have to vote for in your provincial council. I do not know how many exactly because numbers vary from province to province. In municipal elections, same thing. In municipal and city elections, same thing. You vote for your mayor, vice mayor, and then a specified number of people in your municipal or city council. So, oh God, oh wow, I think this was taking too long. Anyways, you will be seeing this on the 12th of April, which is exactly 30 days from Election Day. Ooh, elections, I like them. I really, really like them. I think that's it for now. I don't think I have forgotten some things. I hope the quality of this video is nice. Okay, yeah. I think that's it for now. Yeah, right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.